Good morning, it's Brian here at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this car here. It is a 2016 Hyundai iX20. What's actually really nice about this car is it's a 1.4 petrol. We've been selling these cars since about 2011, and the vast majority of people over the last few years had bought diesels because I guess that's where the tax kind of regime and stuff was set up. But the petrols were rare. What we're really finding now at the moment is people are coming in looking for nearly new or well cared for second-hand petrol cars, and there really is very few of them around. iX20s are a really practical, well thought out and very comfortable car. We are Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. If there's any information you want on the car, please do give me a shout. 086 843 1945. Brian is my name, or if you come to the garage in Kildare, please do ask for Brian. We know this car really well. It was locally owned, and the previous owner basically bought the car here, kept the car maintained here, and there's a petrol station next door. He used to be in and out, so the car was always really around the place, so we know the car really well, and it's been cared for properly. So starting at the back of the car, there is parking sensors along the back which make noise. The condition of the car is very nice, and unfortunately today it's a little bit wet, so it's kind of hard to show you, but it's been well looked after. It's had a quick, and I mean really quick, clean up since it came in. So the boot is actually very good on the iX20s. What's nice about them is it's flat along here for getting stuff in and out of, but you can drop it into a lower level, so this actually is flexible. It drops down, so if you want a bigger boot, you can literally just drop that. It's a bit of a two-handed job, so apologies about the camera work, but then you can make a really deep boot overall, and down underneath then after that you have your spare wheel and all that kind of stuff in through there. So far, spacious boot. We close this down using the handle in through here. In 2016 they did a facelift on the iX20, so there was a new grille. There's these nice chrome, sorry not chrome, but more of a polished finish kind of wheels, so they look quite smart. There was chrome on the door handles as well, which look quite nice. The car is original, and the panel work is good down the driver's side. Along here we have child locks back here, electrics for windows over here. There is well looked after and very seldom used, I'd say, rear seats on this car. So three 3-point safety belts, 3 head restraints inside, armrest in through the centre. And one cool thing about these cars is, so if you see the seat down here, there's actually a rail, so I can let the seat, at the moment it's actually forward, sorry, at the moment it's back, but then I can actually let it forward that much, and I can do it on both sides, which now means we have a bigger boot. So this is the practicality I'm talking about. Just simple things, well used. I mean, if you were struggling space wise, you'd be surprised just a small bit more can make a big difference. Things like golf clubs and all that kind of stuff. So after that then there is kangaroo pockets back here, kangaroo pockets over there. Moving around to the front of the car, 1.4 engine is good. Powerful engine actually. Hyundai make really good 1.4 engines. There's a lot of power in them. Road tax for the year is €270, and realistic fuel efficiency is about 6.5 litres per 100 kilometres, or 45 or so miles per gallon. Front fog lights down here are standard. You have headlight structure in through here with full and dipped lights. Well, okay, obviously every car is that, but the reason I'm saying that is they're separate, so you get really good light. You don't compromise, you don't lose your dips. A lot of cars you lose the dips when you go for the fulls. Chrome grille down through there, and then in the centre, or the front of the car, electrics for windows, electrics for mirrors, height adjustable seat over through here, and what's nice is a lounge armrest. So when you're driving along you can rest your arm on that. It's quite nice. After that then the car will have things like stability control, and there's auto stop start, so at traffic lights it stops the engine from running, so it's not using fuel unnecessarily. Actually, in terms of safety, you'll have anti-lock brakes, you'll have emergency brake distribution, emergency brake assist, you'll have steel bars down the side for side impact protection, so safety is there. You'll have front airbag, passenger airbag, side airbag, curtain airbag on both sides as well. After that then you have the nice clocks in here. There's done about 26 and a half thousand kilometres or so. There's a USB connector in through here. What I like about iX20s is the gear stick is high where it's mounted, so it's quite comfortable. Air conditioning with heating controls in through here. Usual radio setup with Bluetooth down through there, so Bluetooth functionality here. Trip information over here, which changes things like average speed, fuel efficiency and all that kind of stuff over there. Controls for radio, and even lights are automated, so they come on themselves at night time then. The big thing about these iX20s is this seat. It is really comfortable. Like really comfortable. It's high, so the whole car, it's not too big, but like, so if you look at other cars on the market, say for example, I don't know, picking around, okay, like that's a Mini, but that's the smaller car. iX20 actually, there's nothing really here. I'd say there's a Honda Jazz. So a Honda Jazz is slightly smaller car, similar dimensions, but what this gives you is the height, we'll say, off the ground that you get in you know, a kind of large SUV. But it's not a big bulky car. It's high off the ground, and the visibility is good because when you're high and when you have windows all the way around, the visibility is really, really good on the car. So they're actually quite a nice car to travel in. So to summarise, I think these are, if you're not familiar with iX20, especially in petrol, if you want a petrol car that is going to be easy to run, that's got a good level of equipment, that is a car that's got an elevated driving position, but it doesn't have the associated size and bulkiness of an SUV, then this is definitely worth looking at. If you're looking at iX20s already and you're familiar with them, great. 26,500 kilometres, one owner from you, well looked after car, full service record from the garage, and it will have a warranty until 2021. Then I would recommend looking at this one. But if you're not familiar with them, because those points I've talked about, the flexibility of the back seats, they're actually a really, really good car. And sometimes they're a kind of car I find we sell where someone comes in and look for something else to go, hang on a minute, that actually works really well. So that is a car that is now for sale. We can take any trade-in you have. So we do finance. If you want any information before you travel, give me a shout, 086 843 1945. We can take any trade-in you have. And then in terms of, like we were saying, we organise loans at competitive rates. The garage is a family-run business in operation for almost 70 years. Brian is my name, 086 843 1945. Hopefully this iX20 is of interest to you. Thank you for taking time to watch.